Let's actually go to rugby. The Chiefs have maintained the top spot on the Super Rugby Pacific table after fending off a much improved Highlanders in Hamilton last night.
Slater, first receiver, pop ball around the back. Here we go, the game's opening up. McKenzie to Stevenson, and Stevenson will cruise down the right wing and dot down for another try.
Yep, 28 points to 7, the Chiefs winning last night. They were only 8-0 up at half-time, which I thought was at half-time arrived, I thought, man, they're only 8-0 ahead. Thought the Chiefs would be ahead by more the way they played in the first half. Let's bring in their assistant coach with focus on attack, Roger Randle. Roger, thanks for joining us across New Zealand on Weekend Sport. How do you reflect back on what was a third straight bonus point win for the Chiefs last night?
Yeah, we're definitely happy to get that win. Obviously, the Highlanders have been a bit of a bogey team for us, especially at home the last few years. So, to get that win, although, we felt like at times we were our own worst enemy, they put us under a lot of pressure. But just some of our errors and mistakes that kind of lifted our game throughout that 80 minutes. But obviously pleased to get that bonus point, obviously.
Any specific areas where those errors, I guess, made you tear your hair out more than others?
Yeah, ball security at times. It was a little bit wet, but still I thought our skill set was good at times. But then at other times we just tried pushing offloads when it wasn't on, and I don't think we treasured the ball enough. I think at times we felt like if we could hold it for a few more phases, we might have put them under a bit more pressure. But but I thought we were a bit loose around some of our carries.
You've got such exciting backline runners and, in fact, forwards who can run with the ball as well. And I guess you don't want to try and rein that in. Is that just, I guess, the price you've got to pay sometimes when you've got such instinctive runners and sometimes unstructured attack that you are going to force the odd pass? Yeah. We obviously have been pretty critical, but we just know we can get a lot better, and happy with how some of the things are going. But we've still got plenty of growth there, and the boys are really keen to get the ball and use a bit of width and space, and so that's been pleasing. Half-time rolled around and it was 8-0, and I thought, man, that doesn't seem like a fair indication. Did you think you should have been ahead by more at half-time?
Yeah, well, like I said, we weren't accurate or clinical enough. Especially down to 22, got a couple of chances there and turned the ball over. So, full credit, I guess, to the defence as well. That's been under a lot of pressure for them the first couple of games, and they had some good moments on D that didn't allow us to score as well.
Another eye-catching feature, and it probably alludes a bit to what I said before about the way that your players run with the ball, is running from inside your own 22. Is that something that you consciously encourage your players to look at doing?
Yeah, we have spoke about it, I guess, in the pre-season. I think it's had some good kick variety as well around some of the attacking kicks, but it's a great place to try and attack from, deep inside your half, I guess, when there's a couple of defenders in the backfield and there's a bit of space there. So at times it's been good, and a couple other times, like you said, it's been a risk and reward as well.
I almost feel now as though it's not if Damian McKenzie should be in the All Blacks this year, but rather where he should be utilised. Do you have a view on Damian McKenzie and the All Blacks?
Above my pay scale, but we love him. He's a pretty influential player for us, be it at 10 or 15, and he started the comp really, really strongly as our 10, and he's bumped back a couple of times. In the first game, he bumped back to 15 in the second half with Joshua coming on. So obviously with Bryn Gatlin as well, we're pretty blessed there in that 10 area. But with Shooter playing really well at fullback as well, it's a nice problem to have at the moment. So, really pleased with Damo and how his game's growing, and I guess how we play kind of suits his style as well, so it's quite complementary.
Yeah, you mentioned Sean Stevenson there. I want to get to him in a moment, but just back on Damien McKenzie, what instructions is he given when he goes out there? When you've got a player who seems to run on instinct, and I'm sure it's not true, but runs on instinct a lot. What instructions are you giving him as far as the side's attack is concerned?
No, he's pretty good at driving our game plan, Damo. So. Yeah, he does that really well, and but we also give him free license to back himself and what he sees and what he feels. So the feel part's a big one for us with him. Is giving him some directives or I guess a collective game plan that we'll agree on, but letting him have that feel for the game to go off and do something, and it's might not be compatible for all the other teams, but for us, given a license there to have some freedom at the right time, and I'm not always going to get it right, but definitely, I guess, helps with his mindset as well around his approach to the game.
Shooter, as you call him, Sean Stevenson, another couple of tries last night and another eye-catching performance. You reckon he could be an All Black?
Yeah, he's got all the skill set for it, so. Yeah, he's been, I guess, when he got his injury last year during the Chiefs season, he'd been going well before that, and then come back for the Māoris, obviously, and then NPC and New Zealand A at the end of the year. So he just carried on that form, confidence. It's just the most confident I've seen him, especially in consistent form for the Chiefs. So it's been outstanding for him and for us. And we've got a couple other wingers there with Ete Nana Saturo and call him Romzo. Amoni Narawa.
Nicknames are fine, mate. Nicknames are fine.
Yeah, Amoni Narawa as well. We're really fortunate to have some really quality wings that I feel are capable of taking that step to the next level as well.
Does that actually get talked about internally, Roger? Or is it really just, look, if you play well for us, these rewards will come?
Yeah, it's something you talk about when you sit down at the start of the season around the potential of, I guess, some of those players and what they're capable of. And then you just hopefully have some good run of form and be injury-free. And I guess for All Black selection, I think history kind of says that it's the games at the end of the year that really matter. So it's awesome that they're getting some good form in now, but I'm guessing at the higher level they'll be taking note. But special note, I guess, when you get towards those finals time and closer to the All Black season around that June, July.
I know your brief is attack in this team, but the team did have to do a bit of defending in the second half in particular. How much satisfaction do you derive as a coaching group from being able to hold out, a Highlanders side that at times did ask you a few questions?
Yeah, definitely. There were some good D sets there, so it's been a couple of good games, Crusaders game and this game, where the guys have really done some really good defence sets. And, we obviously, there's a couple of tries there. They got over the line and held that up, and that was really critical time too for us to be able to hold them out, to keep them away from a couple of scores. So then we're able to score ourselves. So it was really crucial time when the boys put in that really impressive D set.
We saw Tupou Vai come off injured early on in the game. Any update you can give us there? Is it hopefully not too serious?
No, I don't think so. I think it might be something around the knee area, but I'm not sure how serious it is at the moment. So he looks like he's walking pretty freely after the game. Good
to hear. And just to finish, overall, Roger, 3 from 3 bonus points on the face of it. You couldn't do much more as far as the points table is concerned, but how happy are you and the coaching staff with the way you're tracking after your first 3 games?
We're just really happy because we're still getting a bit grumpy around some of the things we can be better at. So it's just, we just know we can keep improving and get better, and the guys are always keen to come in and review really honestly
and try and find things we can be better at, but also celebrate some of the things that are going well. So we feel we've got a pretty good group at the moment that's been together for a while. Coaching group's been together for a while. So there's some good moments here where we challenge each other. But like I said, celebrate accordingly when we can.
Good on you. Well, Rebels at home next week, I think. Then Waratah's away. Then the Blues come to Hamilton. That's one I know everybody's looking forward to. Do you reckon you're going to shuffle the pack over the next couple of games, get some All Blacks rest weeks out of the way?
Well, potentially, yeah. I'm not sure with that. I don't know where we're. I was going to say I don't feel we're good enough to go and be too tricky around how that all works, but I'm sure Clayton's got a plan around some of those All Black boys and what that looks like for them, I guess, over the next couple of weeks.
Great to chat, Roger. Thanks for taking the time today. Enjoy the rest of the weekend watching the other teams go at one another, and all the best for your game next week at home against the Rebels.
Cheers, mate. Appreciate it.